What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live. Monday, September 9th, September 8th. It's Ryan and Jay in the morning. I'm so excited, Jay, to be here. Ready to rock and roll. Actually, I ate kind of like shit over this weekend. Had like a cheat day. You know
football,
what I mean?
Man. Yeah, it's football weekend.
Season. Needed a little like just shit to eat. Hadn't had that in a while, which felt good. Now I feel like shit, but that's what happens.
I still think you're on a different level than where you were on Friday. Friday was like, I don't think I've seen you that rough in a long time.
I don't know what's going on with me. Just bad sleep.
Yeah, you just had like
Ryan, no FML podcast. FML podcast happens tonight, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel.
Ryan's channel. There it is. I've got something that's going to lift your mood, man. I've been saving this for a week. Maybe you've already heard of it. I don't know. But, there was a cereal talk a long time ago. Some people said you were crazy because you're the guy that has a cup of cereal and a cup of milk, and you never mix.
Bowl of cereal, yes. I keep them separate because I don't like them to get very soggy.
And a lot of people out there were like, that's crazy, man. Nobody does that.
I know exactly what you're going to bring up.
Yeah, man. The Crunch Cup.
Just for me.
The Crunch Cup. Wait, hold on. Jay is quitting? That will lift my mood? Almost. I'll let y'all know. Anyway, the Crunch Cup. You can get a Crunch Cup. They sell this now where you pour the milk and the... I don't know why this says Snoop Dogg, but maybe that's just the way it is. But, Taylor Swift. Look, you can even get one that has Taylor Swift on there.
That seems like a really weird ad because it's not like a logo or anything. It's just like, well, can you put your name on it? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
Maybe that's what that is. Anyway, let's you got to see this. This is awesome. The Crunch Cup. That's right. It's not very long. It's got the music,
Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to be taking a look at how to use the Crunch Cup.
It's less than a minute. It's pretty simple.
You use it. You fill the middle with cereal. You fill the outside with milk, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But they even have it's perfect for like.
First things first, we're going to add.
Let's get the music down. They tell you exactly where to pour the milk. I don't know who gets milk in those types of bowls. Yeah, and then they tell you exactly how much cereal to pour in.
He's spilling it everywhere.
And you just sip a little bit of milk. Look how it just comes out a little bit. Look at that. Well, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas, man.
Hold on. That's not how you're supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to be fucking tossing it back, like drinking out of it.
Yeah, he was just showing what
it
would look like, when you took a sip. So I guess you couldn't see it, so that if you drank it, that's how it would come out. Milk and cereal together. So the nation by storm. A lot of people are like they're becoming hip to this new trend of not pouring it in together and doing it separately. It seems like you are now going to be in the majority.
All I can say is I'm ahead of the curve, right?
That's why I brought it up. I was like, this will make his day.
I get it. Some people aren't willing to put in the extra work. You just want to smash them and combine them and then eat them. I'm willing to put in that extra work. I'm willing to take a spoon and then take a sip, right? I'm willing to do double the effort because the product at the end is better.
I think everyone should buy one of these and send them to your P.O. box. They're not very expensive. Maybe get them a couple Taylor Swift ones, Snoop Dogg. Or just write some racist stuff on it and send it his way and get him all kinds of fun colors.
Well, look, I don't know if everybody needs to send me one, but if I can get one or two, that'd be cool. I don't know if I have room in my cabinets for everybody to get me one, but yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Somebody sent me this shirt in the mail, my Bears shirt. They're like, hey, you might as well wear it now before your season's like disastrous and depressing. I was like, well, good idea. So
my season already started disastrous and depressing.
Look, the lovely Sherry on my side. I need this. Soggy cereal is terrible. That's what I'm talking about. We have the elites over on my side. Okay. Doesn't matter if we're only 10%. We're fucking right.
I don't know, man. I think it's a new movement. Man, it's actually on sale right now for $24.
There you go. See?
I knew that would make your day.
Everybody thought I was crazy.
Crunch Cup.
How about eat it before it gets soggy? Look, there is no possible way. the entire thing, right? If you want the entire thing to be like the same exact consistent experience, there's ways to do it. You can buy your $24 thing, or you can just pour your cereal in a bowl, have a cup of milk on the side, and eat it separately. Like, that's how you do it. Because look, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you got a fucking vacuum cleaner and you suck everything up as fast as you can, right? There is nothing better than that first fucking bite. Do you know why? Because it hasn't really absorbed the milk yet. You're getting some milk in the spoon. You're getting the crunchy cereal. There's nothing better than that first bite of cereal. That's why. But hey,
I cannot disagree.
I'll convert
unless you're one of those people that eat like oats. You know, maybe they just like it soggy. I don't know. You ever buy like that
old oats?
Like not the ones that they market. But like, you ever see like you can buy like a bag of oats with no sugar and no flavoring? People pour milk on that and have it in the morning.
Hold on, Jay. I'll be right back.
Wait, oh no. Ryan has a bag of oats. The man's eating like a horse. What the heck? Tell me he does not have a bag of oats. And I'm talking about the kind that doesn't have sugar on it, no honey, no nothing. It's just a freaking bag of oats. You know, it doesn't even come in a box. It comes in a free. Oatmeal's good. I love oatmeal. You know, but they sell that, man. It's like, what is this? This is what you feed the animals. I don't know what it is. It's how it is. Bacon, eggs won't get soggy with milk. Yeah, that's what I have almost every single morning. Every single morning. No.
All right. You're old.
That's a freaking massive bag of oats, dude.
That like I haven't actually like opened them yet because I'm almost out of mine. I just got these.
You like eating that stuff?
I typically mix them in my protein shakes in the morning.
Okay, see, that's different. Yeah. You mix it with some flavor. You know, there's people that just put that in a bowl with skim milk and just go to town, man. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. It's got to have a taste. I get that you mixing it with your protein. That's a different story.
I got 2 5-pound bags of oats here.
Bro, that's what they feed horses.
Bro, you seen horses? They're svelte.
That's true.
They're toned. They can run fast.
They hung.
You know? So yes. There are some people that really like the whole overnight oats thing. I'm not a big fan of that.
No, I tried that once.
So like you mix some milk and maybe some like yogurt and stuff in there.
Put it in the refrigerator, right?
Fruit. Yeah, you throw it in the refrigerator. I don't like that shit. It tastes funny.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, old-fashioned oats, baby.
I had right before the show, like my normal breakfast, a little bit of grits. Well, you see a little bit of eggs left on that plate every morning. It's the same thing. Same thing.
Alex McCarthy, it's Monday. Meta PC Code RK Outpost. We're drunk 3PO. Alex's teams both won yesterday, so he was very happy.
What's his teams?
The Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's right. Packers.
Yeah. 0. Best duo on daily. Total Monday takeover.
Well, that was nice.
Thanks, 0.
That was nice.
Mexa Rage. I feel you, Ryan. My teams are the Cardinals. I get it. My apologies to you. That sucks.
Yeah.
Wooties for $5. Thank you for your review, Jay. My family is now all in on the K-pop Demon Hunters propaganda. I think the movie is goated, and I'm not even a 10-year-old girl.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Someone listened to me, and they're enjoying life. Doesn't get much better than that.
I'm not going to listen.
I know. It's okay.
Look, dude, whenever I've scrolled past it, I've paused and let like the previews play.
It's just not hooking you in yet. Yeah, I feel you.
No.
Someone's gonna have to super chat you to watch it and review it.
Although, like, if the boy bands are actually like, if they're gay propaganda or something, and it turns out that they're demonic, I think that would be funny and like ironic.
Yeah, they're demons.
Yeah. So, are they gay?
I mean, most gay people dress like that.
Like demons?
Like they do in the show.
Oh.
But then people are letting me know in my review, that they're just Korean. I was like, okay.
Gay or Korean? Both. Look, I got Metal Slave on my side too. Metal Slave for $5.
See, I'm telling you.
I rarely eat cereal, but when I do, I apply the Kinnel method. That's what I'm talking about, Metal Slave. Damn right.
Poor Metal Slave. In the early morning show, she was like, she's in the Chicago area. She's like, they're having a rough time out there. There's like salt trucks everywhere, and they're putting up walls over everything. It's like
salt trucks.
So they're lining up giant salt trucks on the road to keep the National Guard out. Yeah. So
I don't care about all that. Honestly,
yeah.
Let a bunch of fucking dumb motherfuckers kill each other. I think the world would be better off. But what I care about in Chicago happening is, I don't want my team to get murdered tonight. That's what I don't want. And I would like to murder some purple people eaters. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see what happens. I am anxious about tonight. I have a bad feeling in my gut about tonight. The entire world watching, Ben Johnson, all this stuff. I'm anxious. I'll be streaming during most of the game with Vera. So I'll be focused on that instead, but I got to be honest. I'm feeling very nervous about tonight. Captain Penguin for 199. Hi, Jay. Your Cobra Commanders vid was awesome.
Man, thank you. Took all day to get that thing done. I appreciate it. Listen, I know I'm not doing the Star Wars news over there anymore. We're just going through comics. And the Cobra Commander series is done, so I put it all in one big video. I appreciate those that are watching and that are enjoying it. That makes me happy. Not doing the 50,000 views like I used to anymore. It's all good. I'm having a great time. That's the most important thing.
Elsid Barrett, member for 37 months. Thank you. SC for $5. I'm a Pats fan. Honest assessment on a 500 season after a horrible performance against the Raiders. It was one game, but we'll see. They disappointed me, like what I expected out of them.
As a Pats fan, though, you had a great run. Not that long ago.
You got a lot of bad karma to catch up on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Dolphins fan. We just suck. We haven't been relevant since when did they go undefeated? 71, 72? That was before I was born.
Yeah. It's rough out there. 0 for 2. X-Wing promised us ice cream after daily.
You better take it up with him.
He'd have to be on it to make that promise. So, I don't know what to tell you about that one. Derek PG Beller for $1. Listening while on a 10-mile run. Yes, typing while running. Hey, I hope you enjoy your run. 10 miles.
Bro, that's incredible.
10 miles in the morning.
There's no way I could type and run at the same time. I don't know if I could breathe and run at the same time.
Running's always like, you get in a groove, right?
I guess you get into a rhythm, you know.
You get into a groove where you do anytime you're running, you get to a point where you're like, oh my God, like this right here, this feels bad. I kind of just want to stop. Do I really have to keep going? It's kind of waste my time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you can just push past that moment, you can run forever. You can run forever.
Until my ankle explodes.
Sweep, sport is to distract you from what they are up to. Well, thank you, Sweep. Hey, so is this stream. So is every single movie that's ever been created. So is everything. You see that dog that just walked past you and shat in your fucking lawn? That's just meant to distract you so you don't pay attention.
Distract me from what?
Hey, you don't know because you're distracted, Jay. They don't want you to pay attention to it. Rumpelstiltskin, have you guys seen the clip from Oregon State, Fresno State game where player gets picked up on mic swearing after holding call? I haven't seen that specific clip, no. But, I mean, that happens from time to time. Refs with hot mics and shit. It does happen.
Happens here.
What, on this channel?
I mean, it could happen anywhere.
Well, those are just regular mics. They're always that way. That's how it happens. Jay, you been paying attention to anything Chris Evans has been up to lately?
Not since he accidentally posted a picture of his wiener online, then said "Go vote" right after that. So, remember that debacle? Accidentally posted a picture of his junk, and then he's like, "Well, now that I have your attention, here, go register to vote." Like,
go register to vote. Didn't work out too well, I guess.
That's about it.
It's been a little up and down for Chris Evans, in the aftermath of deciding he was ready to leave the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was like, I've had my fill, Captain America, it's good, but I want to go be a movie star. I want to stand alone outside a franchise. I want to do my own thing. There's been some misses, a couple okay successes for him, but a couple big misses like the Lightyear disaster, like Red One at the box office, all of this other stuff. Well, Chris Evans, a lot of people say, is he really a movie star? Blah, 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 all that question. Apparently, there's one reporter that doesn't think so. Because Chris Evans was at the Toronto International Film Festival. And by the way, it does look like he's in pretty good shape. Like he might have potentially been filming a different movie to return to this universe that he left. Possibly. You never know. Just maybe. He's been working out a little, Jay. I don't know. But the story is about this new movie that he's going to be in with Anya Taylor-Joy. Interviewer stuns crowd with Chris Evans' failed actor question ahead of the new movie. So to put this in perspective a little bit, this new movie called Sacrifice, Chris Evans plays a failed actor, right? Somebody who was trying to make it, couldn't make it, is a failure, is a failed actor. And the reporter basically says, hey, did this one hit a little close to home? Considering you're, a failed actor. That's basically what this reporter asked. And you can see Anya Taylor-Joy's face when she asks the question.
Concerns with playing a part that was potentially a bit closer to home, or if
you hear that, or do I need to make?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Felt like it was going to take. I don't imagine you in a bathroom on your phone trying to go viral. I'm so sorry. Or there are any concerns about it shaping the fictional world of the film?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen. Obviously, at face value, there's a little bit of an overlap, but and that can be part of the reason why you might want to play the role. But when I read the script,
hey, this thing, you're playing the part of a failed actor who, really fell off and, didn't become what he thought he would be. Does that hit a little too close to home for you? Did you have any worries about taking this role? That's such like a wild thing to
I
ask.
know. I asked a question like that. I mean, I guess he handled it like a pro, huh?
Look, as many problems as I have with Chris Evans pushing his politics and, saying that the reason Lightyear flopped is because of bigots who are dinosaurs that will fall off, like all this stuff. I actually do think he handled it very well. And he would kind of go on to explain a little bit what he meant by that, like what he means by the character.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen. Obviously, at face value, there's a little bit of an overlap, but that can be part of the reason why you might want to play the role. But when I read the script, what I saw was I saw, Mike Tyler as a character that's suffering. It's not just that he's an actor and that we can connect on that level. I saw a guy that was at a crossroads in his life where he was looking to wake up. He didn't even know he was asleep.
Wake up.
And to me, I've made movies about a lot of different topics, and they always say, he said this, Julianne Moore had a great quote. She said, the audience doesn't come to see you, they come to see themselves. And for me, this character, Mike, he could have been a plumber. It was about a person who was at a point in his life where the old familiar patterns weren't working anymore. And
so that's kind of his response.
Pretty generic. Yeah.
He would repeat a couple of those things. Yeah. Overall, when someone's like, hey, you're a failed actor.
Yeah,
you're playing a failed actor. Does that rub you a little raw? Does that hit home a little bit? Certainly could have gone a different way. I think he handled it pretty well overall, but holy shit, what a question. What a question to ask Chris
Would
Evans.
you think he's a failed actor, though?
Here's the thing. He's He's been in look, he was in Materialist with Pedro Pascal and what's her name from Madam Web, and that was good. That was a small budget rom-com that did very well for the budget it was on. He's been in an ensemble movie that did really well at the box office. In terms of a lot of his standalone stuff, it hasn't necessarily resonated with people.
No, 2 superhero franchises. You know, the big one being Captain America. I mean, I think it makes you wonder, like, how many people would love to have that career, at least play a Captain America role. But they don't look at those Marvel films as like
as real.
As real. It's like
they don't look at them as like
how I make my money
in the industry. Yeah,
yeah, that's how I make my money.
I think that here's what I think. I think he left because 10 years or whatever he spent in it, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna move on and I'm going to do like things I want to do and like try to be a standalone actor. Right. And I don't think it's worked out super well. That's why he got this question, right? This isn't us ask. This is a journalist at the Toronto International Film Festival asking this question. Okay. So I do think there is a perception out there. And look, if he had maybe become this A star that maybe he wanted to become or thought he could be outside of the support infrastructure, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, maybe he doesn't come back, right? Maybe he doesn't return. But I think it's obvious that he's returning as Captain America, even as much as people say, no, I'm not, I promise. Like, I do think it's pretty fucking obvious. But overall, I think he handled it pretty well, but what an embarrassing question to get asked.
I mean, you have to go back with all your friends. Did she really ask you that? Yeah, I guess I'm a failed actor because I never won an award or something. Who knows? You think he might be coming back as Johnny Storm?
He already did.
I know, but in the next one, you think it'll just be Storm and not Captain America?
I think 100% he's coming back as
Cap.
As Cap. However, I do think that there's a good chance in this first one he comes back as Nazi Cap, like Hydra Cap.
Oh, okay.
I do think that there's a decent chance that that's how he's introduced in Doomsday. He 100% is going to be back as the Captain America in Secret Wars at some point, but there's a chance potentially that he does come back as Evil Cap. Overall, I would bet that he just comes back as Captain America in Doomsday. That's what I think. But Chris Evans just getting called a failed actor by reporters. I can do this all day. He's ready. Did you see Anya Taylor-Joy's face though when that question got asked?
She's like, oh my
She's like,
oh my gosh.
Let's see if I can find it. Yeah,
they really asked that. Did they?
It really
Poor
hit
Chris
home playing yourself as a failed actor.
He's like, well, the guy could have been a plumber.
It's right here. She's like,
oh my.
What? Did it hit home a little bit? Holy shit.
Maybe you should have just said, yes, that's why I took the role.
Yeah.
That's
why it was easy to play myself.
It's easy to play myself. I took the role.
Figured it was easy to play myself. All right, where did we leave off? SC. As a Pats fan, I'll die happily. Never seen another championship in my life, but I still got to support. Jay, you should convert to a Bucks fan. Baker better than Tua.
I should, right? Yeah. I've been trying to convince myself that maybe someone should just send me a jersey and I'll just be done with it. I've been trying to convince myself that for a long time.
Just don't let Jeremy borrow it and take a while to get back.
I'll find it in the back of his truck.
That was fucking nuts. Tell that story, Jay.
we were trying to fix it. I was watching.
Yeah, that's a big royal we there.
I corrected myself. Yeah. We were watching Ryan change a tire of a poor Chinese immigrant that didn't know anything. And while Ryan was digging in the back of Jeremy's truck in the back bed area where they got, these shelvings that he had put in the back.
Got his toolbox.
Yeah. In the bottom of his toolbox, he pulls out his Tom Brady Tampa Bay jersey that Jeremy was like, that's this most precious thing mixed in with all the greasy tools and just shoved in the back of his toolbox. And Ron's like, why is this here? Jeremy went on some explanation of like, that's the only place I could find it or something.
Yeah.
It made no sense whatsoever. And we're just like looking like this was your prized possession. This was something you talked about and bragged about. You actually wore all the time. Your Tom Brady.
He's so
Tampa
excited
Bay.
for his Tom Brady. It's in a fucking Walmart plastic bag, crumpled up and thrown in his toolbox with a bunch of other random ass shit.
We're like, what the freak is it doing here? This how you pack? Yeah,
out, you know, like whatever.
Man, speaking of being out, Ryan, I got some other good news for you.
I was so mad. I was so mad about that entire situation because Jeremy's like, yeah, no worry. We can change it real quick. I got a NASCAR jack in my truck. Ooh, look at me. I carry on a fucking NASCAR jack. And of course,
I was eating donuts.
And of course, like his big ass, huge NASCAR jack doesn't fit between the curb and the car where we're trying to change this tire because his dumbass popped it on a curb. So we got to get the little fucking dog shit. I hate those jacks. I hate those jacks. Just the standard ones that come. I hate them so much.
You're scraping them knuckles on the ground, man.
Yes.
Whew. Oh god. Yeah, that was fun. That was listen, the reason why I didn't help because I felt like I'd be in the way. Probably would do more damage if I had like just kneeled down with everybody.
In fairness, it's true. It like it
so let me take
doesn't take that many people. Yeah.
Let me take a step
Takes
back.
one person.
But I know Ryan talked about flying on Southwest. Man, the large people are fighting back because they're forced to pay for 2 seats. So I want to show you. This is everyone's favorite big booty Latina. Her and several others are there. Just check this out.
Airlines want plus-size people to pay extra now. Like, hello, your tiny seats barely fit a chihuahua. And last time I checked, 60% of the people is plus-size. So basically, we all gonna stand up during the flight. Some of you say that it's well-deserved, but what about having a condition and not be able to control it? Please drop your solutions below because there is no way I'm giving more money to this airline. I'm not.
They're not. They're gonna protest and not fly.
How is this person real?
She has a condition.
There's no way that can be like natural. You know what I mean? Like
it's a condition. Would you want to? But I mean, the thing is,
find this attractive.
She's literally taking up 2 seats when she sits down.
How could anyone find this attractive? Is my question. Where the fuck you buy pants? I'm serious.
They're stretchy pants.
Where the fuck do you buy pants?
I'm just like the fact that she's hitting the seats as she walks.
And like how like the distribution of body fat makes 0 sense.
The thing is though, she doesn't want to pay for 2 seats, but it's clearly obvious she's taking up 2 seats.
You got to drive, bitch.
Just
like,
by
How is any normal person supposed to sit next to you?
I don't know, man. I know if that was me, that we'd have a real problem. I'm barely on the cuff. We're taking up 2 seats.
Yeah, Jay's like, I bet they barely let me pay for one. They almost looked at me when I walked in. They were like, "Hey, sir,
we need you to take a seat so we can measure it out." It's like the tester seats at theme parks. You know, I always got to try the tester seat before I can go.
You want to slide? You want to rub some butter on your love handles to see if you can fit in there? Like, bro, that is insane right there.
I'm just saying, like, it seems like less and less are going to be flying Southwest now, so you're good to go.
I hate that bags don't fly free no more, to be honest. Makes me sad.
Well,
Ryan hates big booties. That is disgusting, bro. Like, that shit is disgusting. I like, let's just be real. How could any normal person find that what just walked like attractive? Everybody likes a nice ass. Certainly. What are we talking about? Like, that is some sort of artificial fucking something, or like she got cancerous like big ass fucking tumors in there. I don't know what's going on. That is not normal or natural or attractive. There ain't no fucking way that anybody really thinks that.
Drop your solution.
Like that's wild. Yeah, so it says she probably can't wipe. Yeah, she probably can't. She must go through dude wipes like crazy. There's so much surface area that's just a part of her ass crack that she has to wipe. Like, that's fucking nuts, dude.
They do have the pumpkin spice dude wipes out now.
Dumpkin.
Yeah, Dumpkin.
Yeah, that's like BBL gone wrong. Like, that shit's crazy. American Man for $5. Nice to see Beardo's Giants still suck. My Cowboys got him next. No problem. Good luck, Ryan, to your Bears. I want to see this new offense will do. I think by the middle of the season, I think they're going to be humming. We'll see what it looks like out of the gate. I think it's going to take a little bit of an adjusting period. I do think by middle of the season, they're going to be playing really well. But this is a huge game against a top 5 defense. Yeah.
It'll set the tone for the season for sure.
Well, certainly could.
Kind of like the Dolphins.
Nick Nader's Brick Channel for $5.
You have a little stroke there.
I almost just said another word that's not written.
I know.
There.
I was like, where did he see that at?
Don't read the super chats. They're meant to distract you. See, he almost got me.
I'm distracted.
Maximus for $1.99. Are you retarded? Thank you. Ministry of Wrongthink for $20. Jay watched a short last night of a plumber talking about his experience cleaning out a shower pipe that had cube-shaped poo jammed in it. Turned out the lady was waffle stomping her poo in the shower.
Maybe.
Think of you.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's gross. I mentioned it one time hoping I could get a Dude Wipe sponsor. Instead, they sent me a package of free stuff. So I guess it worked out. I'm hoping I get another package of the pumpkin spice. We'll see. They've already sent 2 boxes. Maybe I'm on a list now where they're constantly sending me Dude Wipes. So 1 box was the regular, and the 1 box they sent me is the portables, like the little, yeah.
Thank you, Ministry of Wrongthink, for that image.
Thank you. I'm glad I come to mind.
Ben Dowdy. Hi, folks. Hello, Ben. Joe Music for $2. She definitely needs a specialized toilet. I don't know how that bitch lives. American Man for $5. Considering how Jay talks about the Pirates all the time, I'm amazed he's not a Bucks fan at this point.
I hear you. I've been a Dolphin fan since I was little, so it's one of those things you just can't. It's hard to walk away from.
Yeah,
I just like maybe if they won one time. You know, I'm not one of those bandwagon people that just jump around to the winning team. So I've always been like all things Miami since I lived down there for some time. So I've always just been all thing Miami fan. But yeah, I hear you.
I respect loyalty to a team, even when they're not good.
And they haven't been good for a long time. At least in the meantime, though, I did get to see a couple World Series wins. Get to see some NBA championship wins. Did get to see some hockey championship wins. So we got a lot of stuff going. And the U is they seem to be doing okay this year. But you know, it's early. Right.
It's a true definition of a fan when your team sucks, if you can make it.
Yeah. But the Dolphins, they just
Ministry of Wrongthink. If you want to take her home, it'll take 2 trips. Tobias, drop your solution. Easy. Don't fly, fat ass.
You know,
no one wants to see that. Even less want to sit by that horrible thing.
Tobias, you don't think she could make a good furry? Like rhino, elephant, or something?
What kind of animal got an ass like that?
Hippo.
I don't know. Rolando Ramirez. Not gonna lie, I would do her.
Look at all the
Being honest.
Clippies, man, protesting the AI.
President balls for 5. How does she wipe?
With a stick.
Boogie's Twisted Tipples for 2 says would.
I know there's a few out there.
Little Orphan Funkhauser for 2. New profile picture aptly describes the fins. Shaking my head. Shiitake? Is he drinking a beer?
Yeah. or antifreeze.
MV Perrick, she must work out.
Yeah, maybe.
Rolando Ramirez, more like 7 BBLs. Yeah, like that ain't natural. Will Smith explained it perfectly on Fresh Prince, Ryan. A big butt is a thing of beauty. Up to a point, then it's just nasty. I don't remember that Will Smith quote, but it's a good one to remember. Pat for a buck. How many geeks and gamers does it take to change a Chinese tire? Well, it
1.
took 3, but really only 1.
A 1.
Look at us. We're going to help this guy. We got to help this guy. Why?
Literally pulled up while we were walking out of the donut shop, and his tire exploded, and this little Chinese guy just stood there like this.
Yeah,
He just stood there on the corner staring at his tire like this.
That was my question. Why? Right? We need to help this guy. Why? Why do we need to help this guy? Because we're here. You know, we can do something. Like, I got stuff right in my car. Okay. This clueless dumb fuck who had no idea what to do. It would probably have just been sitting there all night. Didn't know who to call. Didn't know how to change a tire. Didn't know shit. You know what we did, Jay? We fucking saved them. We helped them out, saved them. Guess what's going to happen? The next time this motherfucker, like 2 years down the line, the next time this happens, he's not going to have any idea what to do. He's going to have 0 ideas, 0 experience, and he's just going to sit there like a retarded bitch. Either sink or swim. We fucking pulled this dude out of the river, right, because he was drowning. And guess what? Next time he falls in, he's still not going to know what the hell to do.
That's true.
All we did was extend his miserable life for a couple years. Like, that dude's a loser, man.
He could be standing out there right now because something happened, just hoping that a Ryan would show up again.
Waiting for a hero to save him.
Yeah.
Right. If I had been there alone, I would have been like, I would have turned around and would have gone like this. I would have gone like this. I would turn
I'm pretty sure. I know.
That's pretty much it. But no, we got to let's show us doing some good, guys. Fuck.
The donut was good.
I'm sure. Shove that Boston cream right in your face.
Yeah.
Logan Johnson for $5. My solution is to stop eating lard. Maybe you'll fit in a seat. Doubtful, though. Fucking land whale. Damn. Tobias, I may be a furry, but even I have standards. Good to know, Tobias.
That is good to know.
Biggest winner of the weekend, that kid and his family from the Phillies versus Marlins game. Bro, Phillies Karen went viral. Viral. Whenever you see like random people making videos about sports stories, you know it's like a story.
Yeah, you know it's gone.
That's a, you know, I was talking about this on Sunday. By the way, there's been some sports talk and stuff like that today. If you guys like sports or care about sports, go check out Sports Wars. It's a channel that I run over there. We do streams. We're going to do another stream tonight around 6:30 Eastern, Monday evening quarterback. You can watch plenty of other things during that time though, but this is when we do it during football season. So yeah. So just go check out Sports Wars if you actually care about sports. But I'm going to be real, Jay. It seemed to have worked out very well for that entire family.
I think so.
I do not think that would have been my reaction. I do not think that I would have.
I don't either.
I think I would have made a fucking scene. I think I would have made it worse probably, but it doesn't matter. Like there is no way I would have fucking handed over my kid's ball to that stupid bitch. And in reality, maybe we both would have ended up getting fucking like escorted out of the game, or who knows what could have happened. Ultimately, even though it's not the thing that I would have done in that situation, it all worked out very well for that kid.
I think so.
He got to meet a player, got a signed bat from Harrison Bader, got gifted a bunch of free shit from people. And it worked out not very well for that Karen. But I don't know. Like,
I don't know if she got fired, but that's like the rumor that's going around. But I don't know if that happened. But if she goes back to a game or anything and people recognize her, she's probably going to get booed out the building or
100%.
Yeah, like look, she'll just be treated unfairly.
I do think like I don't think that people should be getting fired because you're an asshole to somebody. Right? If like it doesn't make any sense to me. And I think that people that want her to be fired, look, I think she should be publicly shamed and made fun of. I think we should laugh at her and say, what a stupid fucking bitch. Fuck her. Go fuck yourself. But the idea of like calling for people to be fired for stuff like that, I think that sets a bad precedent. There are assholes in the world. I am one of them. And unless it's directly like with your job or something, right? If she worked at the stadium or she worked with the team and was acting that way, that's one thing. But if this woman she works at a bank or something like that, should you really get fired for acting like a bitch at a baseball game? I don't think so. And I think that's wild to call for someone to be fired. Now, if you just want to laugh at her misery, that's one thing. But if you actively are trying to get her fired or calling to get her fired, I think that sets a very bad precedent, personally.
I agree.
There you go.
That's like we laugh at people that protest, but it's still their right to protest stuff that I think is stupid. So.
But yes, she should be mocked religiously. As a Phillies sports fan, I disavow Phillies Karen. Thank you, Health Minister of Belgium. Look, there's some shit Phillies fans out there. Philadelphia is a rough.
I mean, they threw snowballs at Santa. That was the football team.
Rough place, yeah. By rough place, I mean a rough like sports town. They are brutal. But that bitch is a Karen. Fuck her. What were we talking about? What was I going to bring up? Oh, that's right. Somebody had brought up something earlier, and I thought it was a good
transition.
Here it is. Yes, a good transition. Tobias says, I may be a free, but even I have standards. You know who hasn't had any standards for a while? Sony Marvel. Sony Marvel, when they decided to make a Spider-Man universe with no Spider-Man while they loaned Spider-Man to Disney for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they said, hey, we got all these rights to these Spider-Man characters, but let's make a Spider-Man universe that doesn't have Spider-Man in it. And while we're at it, let's attempt to make the worst movies we possibly can, because everyone's just going to go out and see them. They're superhero movies. Everybody loves superhero movies, right? It looks like that was basically their strategy. I think they thought that they could just put anything out there, call it a superhero movie, slap a Marvel name on it, and people would go see it. And maybe you think at one point in time that was true. Certainly not the case any longer. Madam Web, we all remember the disaster known as Madam Web. Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Isabella Merced. A bomb. A Kraven the Hunter, bomb. Morbius, bomb. Just all of these just dog shit movies that they were putting out. Well, now, the Sony CEO is saying something incredibly revolutionary, Jay. The bar for superhero films has been raised, Sony Pictures CEO says. You can't make a bad movie. They have to be cultural events that can be marketed that way. Ravi Ahuja says, of creating a successful box office hit. And this is what he says about superhero movies. There was a period of time where anything superhero was guaranteed to do well. I think the bar for superhero movies, it was relatively low. In the mid-2010s, pretty much all of them would do incredible business. But even now, superhero movies have to have a degree of originality. They have to add something different. They have to have emotional connection. They have to be cultural events that could be marketed that way. Even that doesn't get to the point which they have to be fucking good. They have to be fucking good now for people to want to take a chance on them. And yes, you can't make a bad movie. And maybe there is some degree of truth in this, that during the initial kind of superhero surge, that people were just kind of caught up in it and these interconnected universes and the storytelling and stuff like that. And they would just show up in droves. And people are just a little fatigued of it now. And now you have to be convinced to go give one of these movies a chance. But yeah, I know, shocker, for the studio that brought you Madam Web, maybe you actually have to make something good. I know that's wild.
Yeah, it's a these people, like, we brought it up before, they constantly pass the blame. They never blame themselves. They never look inward to see, you know? They just look at all of us as little ants hoping to consume the next thing that comes out if they put the right name on it or maybe the right face. And it's like the cope that these studios have when they put out bad movies where they still pat themselves on the back for whatever reason is crazy. I mean, like, even now I'm still seeing them praise the Superman film on how it has skyrocketed and made money. Like, now some reports are saying how much money it's made the studio and they're moving forward. Things like, it's just like,
those profit numbers are completely and totally insane.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's just complete spin and cope based just on the numbers we know, let alone the reported actual budget. It is very funny. But yeah,
I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. It's so bizarre. You know, like, this is the kind of cope that they have. Like, they just, it doesn't matter what they put out. They're just like, yeah, we did. I've even heard people go, yeah, we did some things. You know, we tried some things and we're very proud of what we did. But yeah, no, it's just, they never can. It seems like they just never can come out and go, wow, that movie was horrible. We're going to do better. Like, we're gonna get a new writing team in. We're gonna get a new staff. We're gonna try to figure this thing out so that people can have enjoyment. You know,
bro, watching like Sydney Sweeney and Dakota Johnson basically just shit all over their own movie, like as it was actively out in theaters, was a pretty funny moment.
I think it was good. I think it was good for them.
Yeah,
I think it was good for them.
What is this? Star Wars officially confirms Baby Yoda's preferred name. Star Wars fully embracing Baby Yoda, the Baby Yoda name for Grogu.
Wait, what? Why is this news today?
I don't know. I saw it there.
Scroll down a little bit.
I think it's because of this, because the trailer for Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, a character uses the term Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda was the meme name, correct? Like, no one really from Star Wars ever came out and said that. It was
well, and even like Favreau like expressed disappointment that was what everybody called it now, you know. I think obviously, like, much of the stuff in the Lego Star Wars things they make, they throw a lot of jokes in there and stuff. I'm correct. Sure that's what this was. So it's a nothing story. It's bullshit.
That's what they're supposed to do. That's what makes those movies great for those that enjoy it. I went to the Lego store to see about the Black Pearl, even though it's not scheduled to release. I think you can buy it online now, or you can pre-order it online now. And they were just telling me, they go, hey, everyone has come in asking for that, and they might even like sell some kind of weird tickets early to come get that. That thing is a 300 was, Chad will help me, correct me, it was like 380 for that Black Pearl. That's going to be a huge sell if that's the case. I've never heard of like people going all out for Legos like that. So maybe they should consider giving Johnny Depp whatever he wants to come back to Pirates of the Caribbean, or just not make another one.
I don't know if they can. We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. And it's like, I think that's part of the problem with getting Johnny Depp back is the rumored salary for the movie that they were going to make before he got canceled was like $50 million.
Yeah.
And with the state of the industry and all this shit, I don't know if you can afford to pay one actor that. I think it's like wild what they're paying Robert Downey Jr. and stuff, right, to come back for Avengers Doomsday. But I think that's one of the problems. It's like, okay, if you could get Johnny Depp to go back on everything he had publicly stated about never going back to Disney and never working with them again, no matter what they offered, even if you could get him to go past that, and I do think that time can kind of change things and stuff, then you also have to be like, okay, and by the way, I know you were scheduled to get this the last time we talked, but now we can only give you $20 million. Now 20 million is a lot of money. I'll take that in a fucking heartbeat. But from somebody that has a lot of shit already, are you willing to agree to that? I don't know.
The other question is, as much as I love the Pirates of the Caribbean, do we need another film?
I'd watch it.
You know, I probably would too, but I'm just saying, it's like, how do we? There's nothing good coming out at the moment. So, what makes me think that this would be anything decent to watch? So, I liked all five. I mean, you know, they kind of got a little worse as they moved on, but there's no denying that movie made a lot of money, especially overseas. I think that fourth one did incredible, even though that wasn't the best out of the bunch.
I have very little recollection of the fourth and fifth one.
Fourth one was
Fountain of Youth.
Yes.
What was the fifth one?
The fifth one was all about Barbossa and his daughter. And so they used a lot of CGI with a young Jack Sparrow about the different curses and stuff like that. So it was mostly a Barbossa story, and he sacrificed himself for his family at the end. So he's technically gone, I guess, but he's been dead before.
He literally, I was going to say, he literally died in the first one, came back in the second one. So.
He's been dead before.
Flash says Jack sailing away on the Pearl finally was a good closing for him.
I think so. Like, I think that's why it's like they were going to do that all-female one that kind of had a little bit of attraction, but then it's kind of disappeared. Haven't heard much about it yet. I think
well, I mean, I think who was it? Margot Robbie? Was she supposed to be in it, right? I think she was like, yeah, it doesn't seem like they want anything to do with it, basically. And then Jerry Bruckheimer's like, well, you know, it's still possibly in there, but we're really focusing on this right now.
Right,
like
right.
The extension of the franchise thing. Which probably means it's not happening for good reason.
Sounds like a Ryan Johnson excuse every time his trilogy gets mentioned. Well, I'm going to focus on my Knives Out series at the moment.
Do you remember like the hype for Pirates of the Caribbean 3? Like,
oh yeah.
What summer did that come out?
I went on opening to watch the conclusion.
Pirates of the Caribbean 3 release date 2007.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of big movies that released in like that summer area of 2007, like a bunch of big like sequels or threequels or whatever too. But the hype for Pirates of the Caribbean was crazy. I think I went there on midnight. This like the first screening, waited in fucking line.
Yeah, here's the box office for 2007. It's Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, then there was Transformers, Pirate. So yeah, a lot of threes.
A lot of yeah. I was gonna say like the summer of threequels is what I was
Order
thinking.
Of Phoenix, The Bourne Ultimatum. Wasn't that is that the third movie in that franchise?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. 300 came out. I Am Legend. Simpsons movie. Wow.
I watched that.
Rush Hour 3.
Sucked.
Live Free.
I don't know if I was
Hard.
counting that one. Live Free or Die Hard. I loved that movie, bro.
I did too. I like that one a lot. I saw that a lot. Blades of Glory, Ocean's 13. That's the third one, right?
American Gangster. I really like American Gangster. Denzel. Ocean's 13 is that a threequel?
Yeah, that's the third one. Saw.
Bro, I think it was Ocean's 13. I went to see it. I took this girl there to see it. And there was something wrong with the fucking projector. From the time the movie started, it was just blurry as fuck. I mean, like blurry to the point you couldn't even see what was going on. They finally just had to stop and like give us all refunds. Everybody walked out. It was really fucking annoying. Girl was hot though.
Transformers. That came out in 07, huh?
Yeah.
That's a heck of a box office, man. Spider-Man 3, Shrek, Pirates, Harry Potter. I loved Wild Hogs too. Did you ever see Wild Hogs?
I did. Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old biker movie.
All right, where were we? Too High Strong said I would can her because I don't want that being associated with the quality of employee at that my business retains.
Oh, the Karen?
Mm-hmm. Christopher White, hey, Karen's got a Karen, but that dad jumped like a 50s housewife who just saw a mouse in her kitchen.
I think that was speed up, wasn't it? Or no? Was I wrong?
It wasn't, but
oh, it wasn't sped up?
It's actually strange. It felt like in that moment, and obviously he went like this. He goes like, you know what I mean?
Like he got scared.
It was like he was scared, but the strange things, he like clenched his fists. You know what I mean? He went from
like protection mode, maybe?
Kind of. And obviously it looks a little like it looked gay. It looked super fucking gay for him to be like, you know what I mean? Like that I felt like that's the sound he made. But it's a bad look. It was a bad look. Dark Knight Rider for 2. Phillies Karen should ride a Charlotte train. Oof. Rolando Ramirez. I was in a figure shop a week ago, and the owner had a sign on a Yoda statue that said, "No, this is an old baby Yoda. He hates Disney for their shit," explaining of it all. No, this is... Do you mean like this is not old baby Yoda? Is that what you meant to say? Or that he's advertising it as an old baby Yoda? Pat for $1 on Rumble says Jeremy's new alias, NASCAR Jack. Makes sense. Derek PG Beller for $1. The Kennel method of eating cereal keeps the colors separate from the white. Let the reader understand. And then Pat says, when RFK is done banning food dyes, Ryan won't have any colors in his cereal to discriminate against.
That's pretty good, actually. I didn't even think about that. Keeping the whites separated.
Bro, I don't want you to ban my fucking... I want Fruit Loops to look like Fruit Loops, bro.
Mm.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me?
It's hard to say. I don't know. The oats, when you put oats in milk, though, it doesn't.
I don't know. Look, Jay, I don't know anybody that you're saying. I don't know anybody that just throws oats in milk and fucking eats it.
Like, it happens.
Are you saying like they do it and they stir it up in the microwave, make some oatmeal? Like, what are you're telling me that there's some motherfuckers out there
all right, hold on.
Take a scoop of oats, throw a little milk on it and just start scooping it in their mouth?
Yes.
With no cooking involved, just straight up
oats, man. I know they sell that in the stores. They sell it as a cereal. I'll find it. Maybe. It's like high in fiber. Maybe it's been processed.
I don't know. Look, there's people that'll make like you'll put oats and maybe milk and a little bit of Greek yogurt, stir it up, put some fruit in it, leave it overnight, let it sit there and chill. Okay, overnight oats, that's one thing. Who are the motherfuckers out there? Who are they that are taking oats, pouring a little milk on top and just start scooping with no cooking, no nothing? That sounds weird.
It's out there.
You have to convince me.
It's out there.
Like, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But you like cream of wheat?
Oh yeah.
I love cream of wheat, dude.
I can eat that all day.
That's the shit, man. Fuck oatmeal. Cream of wheat is where it's
cream
at.
of wheat's really good.
Woof. I love cream of wheat. The maple brown sugar one.
Yes.
There's
nothing else. I gotta find it. It might take a while, but I'm gonna find it.
That's right. Well, maybe we'll get an update tomorrow because today we're all wrapped up. Jay, what do you got going on?
The Monday Hangover. If we're going to be going over the movie Tintin, 6 p.m. Drunk 3PO channel. Should be a lot of fun. We always like doing that with Criticless and going over everybody's scores, things like that. So
there you go. So for the sports fans out there, it is week 1 for Monday Evening Quarterback, where we talk about all the games that happened yesterday. That'll be before Monday Night Football. And then there will be a locals live stream reaction of Monday Night Football as well. Oh, so for local supporters, go check that out tonight. And then I will not be on that stream. I'll be on Monday Evening Quarterback. And then I will be on Fuck My Life, the FML podcast, episode 3 with myself and Vera Dark. That is going live at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll get the link up on my channel shortly. And yeah, that's about it.
It's going to be a good day.
About it. We have a packed day, bro. We have a packed day.
Yeah.
But that's it for us. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll talk to everyone later.
Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.